Hey, what's going on, man? It's your boy Matt God Aficionado, author of How to Be a High Value Man: The Blueprint to Success of Women. It's available in ebook, man. Y'all go ahead and grab it. You know what I'm saying? Just Google it and it'll show up. But it's within the pages is a lot of things that your dad should have told you. And speaking of dads, this is the month of June. So not only is it Father's Day for the month of June, but it's also Mental Health Month for men. Across the board. And this is something that I really didn't know until recently. So you saw the video, right? It was satirical. It was kind of funny because dude is a comedian, but art does imitate reality. You know what I mean? This is reality that a lot of the men out here face because, society has conditioned, males to be emotionally unintelligent. You see what I'm saying? Emotional intelligence is being in tune with your emotions and having control over them, right? But when you get to the point where you're depriving yourself of an outlet of sorrow, grief, or whatever, and you're containing that within inside because you were told as a little child, as a little boy, not to cry, not to sulk, not to complain, not to confide in another person. You know what I'm saying? Not to vent, but you can't leave that stuff bottled up. It's pressure. Anytime you have pressure somewhere, whether it be pipes and a garden hose. I mean, look at, okay, so if you're a plumber and pipes, right? And steam and all that, like if there's too much pressure in the pipes burst, right? If there's too much pressure in the water hose, what happens to the water hose? It bursts. So too much pressure builds up and it bursts. You see what I'm saying? You have to relieve pressure. I mean, even on the stove, man, if you utilize a pressure cooker and there's cracks in that pot, it's gonna what? Burst. If the car is running hot and you take off the cap or whatever and release all that pressure, it's gonna boom, it's gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? So pressure has to be released slowly. Pressure has to be released gradually, because if you just hold it in and then when it gets to a point where you just crashing out, that's the equivalent of the burst, of the explosion of all that bottled up pressure. And this is the result of what a lot of guys go through. They crash out emotionally, physically, and then they find themselves unalived, or they find themselves incarcerated. You know what I mean? Or they find themselves living a miserable, slow death. They start to develop, physiological conditions that affect their health. Heart disease, stomach ulcers, stress buildup, diabetes, cancer, you name it. You know what I'm saying? So stress is a killer. Stress will kill you just as fast as any other disease out there, man. Like, it's the number one killer. Guys, you have to be able to cope with stress. Find somebody to talk to. If you ain't got nobody to talk to yourself. Like, literally sit down, right, and sit across a couch or a chair facing you and pretend like there's someone there. Listen to you and talk to them. Like, talk to yourself. And I'm not saying to have a casual conversation and actually reply on what you were saying, like you're having a dialogue, but it's more of a soliloquy. You know what I mean? Just talk to that couch and vent to them. You know what I mean? Or go in front of the mirror and talk to yourself. It's mirror therapy. And just have that one-way conversation with yourself, looking back at yourself. It's therapy. It's like someone's listening to you. These are some things when you don't have anyone to call or to confide in, because you're trying to protect this image that you have as far as being content and strong and masculine and having this strong frame, and as you know, you really can't confide in women. You really can't cry in front of a woman outside of something really dramatic like death in a family or something like that. So, a lot of guys do have mental health issues. I know suicide is high. The suicide rate is high. The mortality rate of men is a little bit shorter than women. Like on average, a man is expected to live, 72 years as opposed to women at 76 or 78. That's because men, we do stressful things. We do crazy things. We do things that are dangerous. And then we tend to hold in emotion and stuff like that, like you were seeing in that satirical video. You know? Depression is real, but don't let life get you down. You know, you do have to be strong. You do got to be fight. You do have to fight as a man. You know what I'm saying? But the best things to do, man, is having your shit together, bro. That's the best way that you can combat depression and mental health issues, right? I always talk about, you know, faith, fitness, finance, fashion, and then females last, right? Or having your shit together. So when you have your faith together, all right, whether you're religious or whether you're a spiritual person, like this existence in this realm that we're living in is bigger than you. All right, there is a God, there is a creator, obviously, right? So take it to God, confide into God. The more spiritually rooted you are, the more rooted you are in your faith, it makes it easier for you to take the day-to-day issues of life and just give it to your creator. Because why? He's going to lay out a foundational relief for you. He's going to answer those prayers. He's going to answer those intentions. With your action, those visions will become true that you have in terms of a solution. You dig what I'm saying? That's where faith comes from. Faith is the belief of the things that's unseen, but you know that they're going to occur. So that has nothing to do with you. You have to give it into God. You got to give it to the Creator, because that's on a metaphysical level. It's not your job to worry about how. All you got to do is just present it to Him and believe it and act towards it. But if you try to do everything yourself and you exclude everybody else outside from yourself, then all that burden is upon yourself, and now that's too much to bear. And the Bible tells you that, you know, God will give you nothing that you can't bear, because earth is a school, right? This reality, this life that we're living right now is a school. We're here to learn all of our life lessons, right? So that we don't have to continuously repeat the cycle of that particular experience. You're supposed to learn from your experiences so you can what? Advance on to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So, how does fitness help? Well, if you eat right, if you eat a balanced diet, high protein diet, a high alkaline diet, right? Full of, you know, electric foods, most that you're going to get from fruits and veggies, right? Your vessel, your body's going to be energized. If you're getting sunlight, if you're getting vitamin D, if you're getting the proper nutrition, your body's going to give you a lot of the endorphins behind that, and serotonin and dopamine and all of the other great chemicals that's going to make you feel good. You see what I'm saying? So if you're giving your body the proper nutrition and fuel, and then you actually work out in the gym or you're out in nature, you know, and you're getting away from the noise, you're getting away from the internet, you're getting away from too much AI, you're getting away from too much noise. You know what I'm saying? So if you unplug and go to the park, you go to the beach, you go out in nature, you take a hike, you know what I mean? You unplug, and that's therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? If you do things like that, if you're working out and you hitting the gym, you tearing down your body, and you taking all that negative energy, all of that low vibrational frequency of emotion, and you channel that into energy, especially anger will kill you. And you're taking all those emotions and you flip it around, you turn it into motivation and fuel to hit the gym. If you can't hit the gym, work out at home. You know what I mean? You can do body weight exercises, body squats, sit-ups, you know what I mean? crunches, push-ups. Take a broom and put it across, 2 chairs and do rows and stuff, with your body. You can build your body with no equipment. Or just go to the gym. Your body gonna reward you with that. A lot of men in the gym listen, man, the gym for me is therapeutic. I be crashing out on the weights in the gym. You know what I'm saying? That's where I go. Not only to look good, but to feel good and also to build my mind. As a matter of fact, there's scientific evidence that working out not only, it improves things on a cognitive level, but of course it builds, it cannibalizes the muscles, and then it grows back. It hypertrophies. You know what I mean? It grows. You get the gains that you want. You see what I'm saying? When you work out and you go to the gym. So the gym isn't just physical, but it's also mental. Like, it's actually a great thing to work out and to fit and look good. See, because when you look good, you feel good. So you got to get your fitness right. So you got to, eat right and hit the gym, all that. Take your nature walks, get your vitamins, your minerals, your herbs, your fruits, your veggies, your proteins, and all that. You feel me? And then, fitness. I'm sorry, the third F is going to be your finances, right? So when you work on your mission, purpose, and all that, okay, enough talk about that. I mean, I talk about that a lot in my videos, being on your mission and your purpose, right? So if you're on a job, get that promotion. If you got the promotion, and just keep going up, upper level management to mid-level management to executive level, and ultimately you want to be your own boss, right? That's really the finesse, is becoming financially independent and working for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then after you start working for yourself, you want to leverage that out, right? Where you can just get residual income, passive income, where you make money sleeping. That's really the flex. You dig? So once you get your finances in order, or you get the needle moving in that direction, all that's going to make you feel good. So you're not going to be likely to be what? Depressed and sorrowful and dismayed and dejected and all that. You see what I'm saying? And then you get your fashion on point. If you're looking good and smelling good, and you got a wardrobe for every occasion, and you look nice in your clothes, and your clothes look nice on you, you're going to be attracted to a lot of the females, right? Because you're grounded. So really, man, literally at the root of a lot of so-called depression with men is the lack of productivity. It's the lack of mission and focus. It's the lack of drive and ambition. If you're being idle and you're procrastinating and you're just not being on point as a man, yeah, you're going to have a pathetic life. You're going to have a sorrowful life. You're going to be feeling sorry for yourself. So you got to put the work in, man. If you're a man, you got to work, bro. We're here to work. We're here to produce. Like, your value is directly proportional to your utility. How effective are you? How are you contributing to the world? How are you contributing to the country? How are you contributing to your community? How are you contributing to your household? How are you contributing to your legacy? You see what I'm saying? You have to produce as a man. So when a man is not producing, when a man is not learning, when a man is not exercising, when a man is not building, when a man is not self-actualizing, becoming his best version, you're going to see a depressed man, a dejected man. You see what I'm saying? So that's really the key to avoid all that bullshit. So, yeah, stay strong, keep your head up, but you know what I'm saying? If your life gonna throw some beat downs on you, you feel me? And that's good. If life beats you up a little bit, that's good. It's gonna make you tough. So you can't be soft, you can't be weak. But what I'm saying is, in a moment of weakness, like, transmute that shit into power. Take all that low vibrational energy and transmute it into, use that energy to build, because it's already breaking you down, right? It's already breaking you down, so use it to build you back up. And if that takes a phone call to somebody, do it. A trusted friend, You know what I mean? Or like the couch, the mirror effect that I was telling you about. That's what you do. But don't stay in it. Don't stay in it. You got to feel it to heal it. Yeah, feel that shit, but bro, don't stay in it. You got to get back up and keep fucking fighting and keep moving forward. As long as God give you breath, health, and mind, that's a gift. So don't disrespect God by just not doing shit with it, man. Every day is a gift. At night before you go to sleep, you should be like planning your next day. When you wake up, you should be like ready to hit it with a purpose on, getting out of bed. I can keep going, man, but I just wanted to jump on here about Men's Health Month. You know what I'm saying? So just reach out sometimes, Reach out and just check on your homie, check on your brother, check on your uncle, check on your dad, check on your or anybody or any male in your life that is close to you. Check on a friend, give them a call. Hey man, you sure? Like, you good, bro? Like, no bullshit, guy. No bullshit aside. All ego aside, bro. Are you good? Because if you're not, bro, you know what I'm saying? We can talk about it. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no homo in that. It ain't like you calling buddies to say goodnight. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna show you a video what I mean by, hey man, I'm just calling you to say goodnight. You'll see what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna get off here, man. I've been talking for like 16 minutes on my roof. Y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all like my shit, share my shit, subscribe to my shit, comment on my shit, and I'll holler at you guys next video. Yeah.
What up, cuz?
What's good, man?
No, man, I was just thinking about you, man, calling to tell you good night.
The fuck, nigga?
I was calling to tell you.
Thinking about things. What was on your mind, cuz? On your mind before you made this phone call.
Just going and just tired, cuz. Shit, I was thinking about you, man.
Tired.
Yeah.
You associate tired with me?
Oh, man, I was just calling to tell you good night, cuz.
Next time you think about that, nigga, just take your ass to sleep. Where you at?
I'm at home, cuz. I'm in the bed. I just can't call and tell you good night before I let on, man.
Cuz I don't even tell my daddy good night. I'm not gonna tell you, don't respect you. I don't give you that. For me to tell you good night, nigga. I'll holler at you on the next one. Like that, nigga. Good night, nigga. You might as well take me sweet dreams, nigga. About time you on, cuz. They need to put you to work, cuz.